Welcome to today's Explainer. If you've followed the digital creator space at all, you've definitely noticed a pretty massive shift happening in the conversation lately. Everyone is talking about something new. So today, we're unpacking the rapid global expansion of the Bilibili app. We're going to look at exactly what it is, how its monetization actually works in the real world, and why it's grabbing so much attention as a legitimate, highly lucrative new avenue for creators. Okay, let's dive into this. Right now, there is just a tremendous amount of buzz surrounding Bilibili. You've probably heard the whispers in creator circles, with people actively wondering, wait, is this actually a serious, heavy-hitting competitor to the legacy platforms we've been using for a decade? Naturally, whenever a huge claim like that gets thrown around, we have to pause and ask whether it's genuinely that big, or if it's, just another wave of internet hype that's going to fizzle out by next month. Well, let's look at the data, because the data points to this being very, very real.
Take the user base, for example, 400 million. And just to be clear, that is not total historical downloads since the app launched. That number represents the monthly active users for Bilibili in China alone. To put that into a little internet culture perspective, that's roughly equivalent to the entire population of the United States and Canada combined, logging in every single month. So we're talking about a platform that already boasts an absolutely massive scale. It's an established giant with a highly engaged audience right out of the gate. To really understand how it got so big, we kind of have to look at the regional landscape. Because YouTube is restricted in China, Bilibili basically stepped up and became the undisputed home for video content over there. But what's really fascinating is that they didn't just pick one tiny niche. They became the central hub for the whole shebang, both short-form and long-form video. And here's the kicker. They are no longer just staying local. Bilibili is now officially and quite aggressively expanding its presence globally to reach international creators and viewers.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer contrast of opportunity for creators. The reality of established platforms today is that they are notoriously saturated, right? Breaking through the noise usually means battling intense competition and basically just hoping the algorithm happens to bless you that day. Bilibili, on the other hand, is actively trying to pull in international creators by offering a totally different environment, one with significantly less competition and the very real promise of faster organic reach. It's a completely different playing field if you're just starting out or if you're looking to expand an existing brand. So, the crucial point is, organic reach is fantastic, but we have to talk about monetization. It's great to get views, but if you are a digital entrepreneur, you need to know how to turn those views into tangible revenue. We need to look at the exact rules for actually getting paid. And unlike those incredibly steep, honestly frustrating thresholds you're probably used to on other platforms, Bilibili currently uses a much more accessible, follower-based model. Let's break down the exact metrics you need to hit. 1,000. That's it. That is the first major milestone for monetization eligibility. A creator literally only needs to reach 1,000 followers to check that first box off the list. If you've been grinding away for years trying to build audiences elsewhere, you know that 1,000 engaged followers is a highly realistic target, especially on a platform that is currently pushing rapid organic growth for its early international adopters. Right alongside those followers, there's a second metric, 100,000. But pay really close attention to this detail. This is 100,000 cumulative total video views. We are not talking about needing one massive viral hit. This is across your entire channel's library of content. Once you hit that 1,000 follower mark and cross the 100,000 total cumulative views threshold, boom, your account becomes officially eligible for monetization. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what happens once you're eligible. The payout rate sits at roughly 3 Chinese yuan per 1,000 views. When you convert that, it equates to about 41 to 50 cents in US dollars for every 1,000 views. Depending on your viewership growth and considering that much lower barrier to entry we just talked about, this represents a highly notable potential revenue stream. It's a very straightforward, volume-based calculation. It makes it so much easier for creators to actually forecast their earnings clearly without a ton of guesswork. And Bilibili isn't just throwing your money into some confusing black box either. Inside the app, users get access to a dedicated creator center and earnings center. You can meticulously track your daily payouts, monitor your overall monthly performance, and even unlock specific performance incentives. This level of built-in internal infrastructure, it really proves that the platform is built for professionals who treat their content like a serious business. Now, if you're curious, you might actually be grabbing your phone right now, searching for Bilibili and going, wait, it's not showing up. Because the app hasn't fully rolled out in all global regions just yet, a lot of people are hitting this geographical hurdle.
But actually, scratch that. This temporary hurdle is exactly what is keeping the international competition so low right now. And fortunately, creators have found a super simple, fast workaround to get inside the app today.
To bypass the regional restrictions, there is a really quick process. It literally takes about a minute. Step 1, you just download any standard VPN app and set your location server to the United Kingdom. Next, dive into your phone settings, go to your apps, find the Google Play Store, and just clear the app cache. After that, open the Play Store back up, tap your profile icon, and switch to a different Gmail account. From there, searching for Bilibili will bring the app right up, completely ready to install and launch. Simple as that. Let's move forward and see how this builds into the broader picture, the early mover advantage. In the digital landscape, timing is absolutely massive. By using that simple installation workaround, smart international creators are bypassing the current geographical restrictions. They are setting up their channels and working toward those 1,000 followers and 100,000 views today, establishing a rock-solid foothold before the platform fully saturates the international market. So you now have a clear picture of the massive scale of Bilibili, the exact monetization rules, and the step-by-step blueprint creators are using to download it anywhere in the world right now. It is a fascinating shift in the creator economy. So the big question to consider is, will you explore this rising platform early on, or are you just going to observe how it reshapes the digital landscape over the coming months? The choice is totally yours. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and definitely keep an eye on how this platform continues to evolve.